we have an appointment for...
Yes, please come in and take a seat. The doctor will be with you shortly.
Thank you. Good morning.
You meant to sit down. Well, you see, my dad had hepatitis B, and he had sex with my mom and with me, so I don't know if I have it, and
since we've had sex, we wanted to see if anything had been transmitted to one of us.
Okay, I'm Dr. Hinduja, and this is my student intern, and we're going to start by telling you a bit about the disease and then get you tested right away. So, John, can you please tell me who are the people that are most at risk for hepatitis B?
I think people that have sexual intercourse with an infected person, and also if they have multiple sex partners.
And?
That's all I know.
Also, those who have been affected by another sexually transmitted disease, men who have had sexual contact with other men, those who share injecting material for intake of drugs, or live with someone who is affected by hepatitis B are all prone to this disease. Right, John?
Yes. I guess I forgot about those.
Infants who are born to infected mothers, or people who are exposed to blood and other body fluids and travel to countries with high rates of this disease, are also high at risk for hepatitis B.
So blood is what we use to check for hepatitis B. So what are tests that we could do to find out if we've had it? Because it's safer if we do tests, right?
yeah.
Some tests that we could take to see if we had hepatitis B. And so the first one was HBsAg, which was a test to look for hepatitis B surface antigen. And the second one was to determine if your body is immune to HBV. So we would check if you have antibodies. The third one, there are also tests to gauge liver health and infection severity. A test to determine how likely you are to spread HBV to others. So you can check for the presence of protein secreted by the HBV infected cells. And there's another one to determine how much HBV DNA is in your blood. So which one do you think we should take to check for our case?
All three tests will be needed in your case, but the third test will determine whether you have currently hepatitis B infection. If you test positive for hepatitis B core antibodies, you have a chronic infection that you can transmit to others. A positive result may also mean you're recovering from an acute infection or have a slight immunity to HBV that you can't otherwise be detected. How this test is interpreted often depends on the results of the other two tests. So, all three will be required.
I'm going to do the test now. Then we'll give you the samples wherever you need. Then we'll meet up in 1 week, and then you'll tell us results.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Same clothes?
Hi. How are you?
Hello again. So, I have good news.
Okay.
The test was negative.
Wait, that means we do not have it.
No. However, the Immunization Practices Advisory Committee, the ACIP for Disease and Control, recommends that all minors should be vaccinated in the attempt to eliminate HBV infection from the United States. Adults under high risk are also recommended to take the vaccine. Those under high risk are those who are in contact with body fluids mostly. The age population remains at lower risk than other people and will not need it.
Okay. Well, thank you then. Guess we'll go celebrate now. No, that's
To summarize everything that has been said here, hepatitis B is a viral infection of the liver. Usually adults who become infected recover fully. It is transmitted through blood and body secretions. There are 3 different tests: surface antigen, surface antibody, and core antibody. If you had any contact with an infected person, you should definitely be tested. It has no short-term effects, but some long, such as mild fever, muscle aches, or not wanting to eat. It can be diagnosed with a simple blood test which will say if you have the virus now or if you had it in the past. Stay safe and check for hepatitis B. The most common ages to get hepatitis B is from 26 years old to 40, with 40% of the overall amount of people who get hepatitis B. Sharing razors or needles is one of the biggest ways of transmitting hepatitis B. 2 billion people worldwide have been infected with the virus, and about 600,000 people die every year due to the consequences of hepatitis B. Hepatitis B virus, as shown in the picture, is 50 to 100 times more infectious than HIV. A vaccine against hepatitis B has been available since 1982. Hepatitis B vaccine is 95% effective in preventing infection and its chronic consequences, and is the first vaccine against a major human cancer. A hepatitis B infection is considered to be acute during the first 6 months after being exposed. This is the average period of time it takes to recover from hepatitis B infection. If you still test positive for hepatitis B virus after 6 months, you are considered to have a chronic hepatitis B infection, which can last a lifetime. If you are infected, you can pass the virus on to others, and it is important to take certain precautions to prevent this from happening. Sexual partners and those living in close household contact should be tested for hepatitis B and receive the hepatitis B vaccine, which can protect them for a lifetime. Babies born to women who are infected with hepatitis B must be vaccinated in the delivery room or within the first 12 hours of life.
Oh,